34 The Lord, a provider and the one who rescues me. A psalm of David, when he pretended to be insane before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he departed. I will bless the Lord at all times, his praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul will make its boast in the Lord, the humble will hear it and rejoice. Exalt the Lord with me, and let's exalt his name together. I sought the Lord and he answered me, and rescued me from all my fears. They looked to him and were radiant, and their faces will never be ashamed. This wretched man cried out, and the Lord heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and rescues them. Taste and see that the Lord is good, how blessed is the man who takes refuge in him. Fear the Lord, you his saints, for to those who fear him there is no lack of anything. The young lions do without and suffer hunger, but they who seek the Lord will not lack any good thing. Come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the person who desires life and loves length of days, that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil, and your lips from speaking deceit. Turn from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous, and his ears are toward their cry for help. The face of the Lord is against evildoers, to eliminate the memory of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and rescues them from all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. The afflictions of the righteous are many, but the Lord rescues him from them all. He protects all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil will bring death to the wicked, and those who hate the righteous will suffer for their guilt. The Lord redeems the souls of his servants, and none of those who take refuge in him will suffer for their guilt. Psalm 35 Prayer for rescue from enemies. A psalm of David. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me, fight against those who fight against me. Take hold of buckler and shield and rise up as my help. Draw also the spear and the battle-axe to meet those who pursue me. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. Let those be ashamed and dishonored who seek my life, let those be turned back and humiliated who devise evil against me. Let them be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them on. Let their way be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. For they hid their net for me without cause they dug a pit for my soul. Let destruction come upon him when he is unaware, and let the net which he hid catch him, let him fall into that very destruction. So my soul shall rejoice in the Lord, it shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones will say, Lord, who is like you, who rescues the afflicted from one who is too strong for him, and the afflicted and the poor from one who robs him. Malicious witnesses rise up, they ask me things that I do not know. They repay me evil for good, to the bereavement of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth, I humbled my soul with fasting. But my prayer kept returning to me. I went about as though it were my friend or brother, I bowed down in mourning, like one who mourns for a mother. But at my stumbling they rejoiced and gathered themselves together, the afflicted people whom I did not know gathered together against me, they slandered me without ceasing. Like godless jesters at a feast, they gnashed at me with their teeth. Lord, how long will you look on? Rescue my soul from their ravages, my only life from the lions. I will give you thanks in the great congregation, I will praise you among a mighty people. Do not let those who are wrongfully my enemies rejoice over me, nor let those who hate me for no reason wink maliciously. For they do not speak peace, but they devise deceitful words against those who are quiet in the land. They opened their mouth wide against me, they said, Aha, aha. Our eyes have seen it. You have seen it, Lord, do not keep silent, Lord, do not be far from me. Stir yourself and awake to my right and to my cause, my God and my Lord. Judge me, Lord my God, according to your righteousness, and do not let them rejoice over me. Do not let them say in their heart, "Aha, our desire." Do not let them say, "We have swallowed him up." May those be ashamed and altogether humiliated who rejoice at my distress. May those who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and dishonor. May those shout for joy and rejoice, who take delight in my vindication, and may they say continually, "The Lord be exalted, who delights in the prosperity of his servant." And my tongue shall proclaim your righteousness and your praise all day long. Psalm 36. Wickedness of humanity and goodness of God. For the music director. A psalm of David, the servant of the Lord. Wrongdoing speaks to the ungodly within his heart, there is no fear of God before his eyes. For it flatters him in his own eyes concerning the discovery of his wrongful deed and the hatred of it. The words of his mouth are wickedness and deceit, he has ceased to be wise and to do good. He plans wickedness on his bed, he sets himself on a path that is not good, he does not reject evil. Your mercy, Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness reaches to the skies. Your righteousness is like the mountains of God, your judgments are like the great deep. Lord, you protect mankind and animals. How precious is your mercy, God! And the sons of mankind take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They drink their fill of the abundance of your house, and you allow them to drink from the river of your delights. For the fountain of life is with you, in your light we see light. Prolong your mercy to those who know you, and your righteousness to the upright of heart. May the foot of pride not come upon me, and may the hand of the wicked not drive me away. Those who do injustice have fallen there, they have been thrust down and cannot rise. Psalm 37. Security of those who trust in the Lord, and insecurity of the wicked. A psalm of David. Do not get upset because of evildoers, do not be envious of wrongdoers. For they will wither quickly like the grass, and decay like the green plants. Trust in the Lord and do good, live in the land and cultivate faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he will do it. He will bring out your righteousness as the light, and your judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not get upset because of one who is successful in his way, because of the person who carries out wicked schemes. Cease from anger and abandon wrath, do not get upset, it leads only to evildoing. For evildoers will be eliminated, but those who wait for the Lord, they will inherit the land. Yet a little while and the wicked person will be no more. And you will look carefully for his place and he will not be there. But the humble will inherit the land and will delight themselves in abundant prosperity. The wicked plots against the righteous, and gnashes at him with his teeth. The Lord laughs at him, for he sees that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn the sword and bent their bow to take down the afflicted and the needy, to kill off those who are upright in conduct. Their sword will enter their own heart, and their bows will be broken. Better is the little of the righteous than the abundance of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord sustains the righteous. The Lord knows the days of the blameless, and their inheritance will be forever. They will not be ashamed in the time of evil, and in the days of famine they will have plenty. But the wicked will perish, and the enemies of the Lord will be like the glory of the pastures, they vanish, like smoke they vanish away. The wicked borrows and does not pay back, but the righteous is gracious and gives. For those blessed by him will inherit the land, but those cursed by him will be eliminated. The steps of a man are established by the Lord, and he delights in his way. When he falls, he will not be hurled down. Because the Lord is the one who holds his hand. I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken or his descendants begging for bread. All day long he is gracious and lends, and his descendants are a blessing. Turn from evil and do good, so that you will dwell forever. For the Lord loves justice and does not abandon his godly ones, they are protected forever, but the descendants of the wicked will be eliminated. The righteous will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouth of the righteous utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks justice. The law of his God is in his heart, his steps do not slip. The wicked spies upon the righteous and seeks to kill him. The Lord will not leave him in his hand or let him be condemned when he is judged. Wait for the Lord and keep his way, and he will exalt you to inherit the land. When the wicked are eliminated, you will see it. I have seen a wicked, violent person spreading himself like a luxuriant tree in its native soil. Then he passed away, and behold, he was no more. I searched for him, but he could not be found. Observe the blameless person, and look at the upright, for the person of peace will have a future. But wrongdoers will altogether be destroyed. The future of the wicked will be eliminated. But the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord, he is their strength in time of trouble. The Lord helps them and rescues them. He rescues them from the wicked and saves them. Because they take refuge in him.